Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy JRob447 back at it with some 2K14 action. And I've been away for a few days because, school, I keep telling you guys this, massive essays that I gotta do. Gotta get the schoolwork first. And then I could do this because, school comes first. Academics come first. But anyway, this is some 2K14 association action. And yeah, that's our starting lineup that we're gonna go with today. And basically, it's gonna be a great game against the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, we're anticipating this game. We're anticipating this matchup against KG and the hated Paul Pierce. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about do you guys want me to continue this series through November? Because I say through November is because that's when Next Gen comes out. So Next Gen is gonna be coming out. And they're going to see a lot of commentators that already have the system, that are already going to be posting videos of my GM. But I want to know if you guys actually want me to continue this series or just throw it away. Because if I throw this series away, I can like literally replace it with another Road to Glory series on my NCAA, and basically that will fill the void for it until I get the next gen console. Maybe do a couple let's plays with a game I have. I'm trying to do whatever I can because next gen is coming, and it's gonna be a hard month for me because I will not have next gen until Christmas. So you guys are gonna be like, wait, what the heck, J-Rob? Where's the next gen? Where is the next gen? And Iman Shumpert, high top fade, gets the steal, and he's going in for the dunk. And yeah, he actually does not have that high top anymore. He cut it off. Thank you, God, because it was looking really nasty. He should have cut that off a long time ago. But who am I to judge? But anyway, I went trick-or-treating yesterday. And that was the first time in about 3 years, just went with my friend because, I just said, what the heck? And I got mad candy. I still have a lot of candy left. And I ate so much candy right now. It's just like my throat is like regurgitating all that sugar. And I just scarfed down some water and still like my throat has all that sugar. But it's good candy. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of chocolate. Like, those signs that say, please take one? Yeah, please take one, my butt. I take like 5. But yeah, anyway, Halloween was great. Tell me what you guys did for Halloween. If you don't celebrate it, my fault. If you do celebrate it, tell me what you did. And because Halloween, it's just a day for kids to get candy, and Tootsie Rolls are disgusting, and I still end up with Tootsie Rolls at the end of the day, and I will never eat them ever in my life because this is the fakest chocolate that I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, the Bulls did face the Knicks on Halloween day, and the outcome were the Knicks losing by a point because Derrick Rose hit a game-winning floater, and Tyson Chandler hit a game-losing free throw. And you saw Tyson Chandler with the block right there. But yeah, he was getting a lot of boards. And that's a nice layup by Amari. But Amari is way better in the game than he actually is in real life. And, I just had to give him a starting role. But J.R. Smith, I'm thinking about shipping him out because I could get a lot for J.R. Smith. But then again, he gives me another scoring punch that I can actually use. Because when I was watching the Bulls and Knicks game, I noticed something. Without J.R. Smith, you don't really see a lot of scoring except Carmelo. And when Carmelo's off the floor, nobody's scoring in the basket basically. So it shows you how the effect of J.R. Smith while he's on the court. It shows that J.R. Smith actually affects his team while he's on the court. He's just not there to stand there and take threes. Okay, J.R. Smith, he can actually do something. So anyway, Pablo throws it up at the last second, but it does not go down as we go into the second quarter, leading by 6 points against the Brooklyn Nets. And everybody overhypes the Brooklyn Nets. Like, oh, the Brooklyn Nets. Like, shut up. Y'all just became Nets fans. Be quiet. Y'all just became Nets fans. I don't even think people were Nets fans 2 years ago. Please, with freaking Brook Lopez and what was his name? Devin Harris. Who the heck? And I had 2K11. And I got drafted to the Nets too. That was the bad thing. And I had to be on this sucky team, got beat by the Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. It was just dreadful. It was dreadful. Nobody is really a Nets fan. And the Bobcats, no matter how good their team is, they still suck to me. They will always forever suck just because they just suck. And Amari Stoudemire almost got the end one, but he's going to the line. And he's also a lot slimmer. That's one good thing that Live actually did. They made him slimmer in their game. Hopefully 2K did the same thing. I don't know. 2K has that problem of if you're a center, they're really not going to make you slimmer or anything. They're just going to make you big basically because you are a center. And Kenyon Martin flushes it down. Kenyon Martin, you know, he's there for defense. You know, he cannot shoot. Oh my God. His shot is so terrible. It's not even funny how bad his shot is. Like, it gets me mad. It gets me mad. I'm like, dude, you are like 5 feet away from the rim and you cannot knock down a simple jump shot? Are you kidding me? It's just stupid. But anyway, J.R. Smith, his shot is so ugly in this game. I'm like, what the is that? Is that his real shot? But yeah, also, as I remind you again, tell me if you want me to do a Road to Glory series, because I will do that until next gen comes out. And I'll probably continue my Georgia State Dynasty all throughout this whole year, because there won't be an NCAA Football 15. So it's basically just going to be this. And also NCAA Basketball, that might make a return, guys. That might make a return. You know, you guys got to put it in the comments. You guys got to tell me, because that was really one of my most famous series. The Derek Moore series was like really one of the most famous series I had, and also the NCAA basketball. So basically, I really like those series, and I really want to continue those. I did have a Magic Association, but that did not last long. We didn't even finish the season, and that's a problem. I always try to start these new seasons, but I never finish the season. And I'm trying to finish this Georgia State Dynasty thing, but it's just taking me forever, man. Like, I'm probably gonna post a video tomorrow, because tomorrow is college football, so I'll probably post it. And those videos actually take me the longest to edit. I mean, 2K is getting easier and easier for me to edit, but yeah. So anyway, Raymond gives it back to Carmelo. Carmelo's taking him to the hoop. Carmelo is just too overpowering of a scorer, and with Russell Westbrook out on the Thunder, they are booty. Reggie Jackson, oh my God, yo, Serge Ibaka takes way too many shots. He is not Kevin Durant. Somebody please tell him that. All right, and I think that was Raymond Felton with the A1. So anyway, let me stop that. But yeah, Russell Westbrook, he is a real factor on that team. And people talk about Kevin Durant going to Houston. That would be crazy if he went to Houston. Just think about that. Dwight Howard, James Harden, and wow, that would be crazy right there. You know who needs to get their butt to New York? Okay, I'm going to be honest. I have to be a real Knicks fan right now. Amari Stoudemire, his career is over in a New York Knicks uniform. So you know what we have to do? We have to get some better people. Why don't we try to get Drew Holiday or somebody? Drew Holiday, I really like Drew Holiday, and he got done dirty by the 76ers, and you guys might say, oh, well, did you see that game by Michael Carter-Williams? He had, like, almost a quadruple-double. I don't care, because that was a fluke, because his game today, he did all right, but he didn't do what he did that other day. It's just one game. Like, Trevor Ariza, this dude put up, like, 30. Like, he didn't do that today. He didn't do nothing. Well, he did something, because he's on my fantasy team. He actually puts in work on my fantasy team. He's the best on my fantasy team so far, him and Anthony Davis, because Kyrie Irving doesn't know how to put the ball in the basket. But let me stop raging about that. Shout out to Franchise City with the franchise league. He set up the fantasy league, excuse me. And Royce White held the ball for a good 3 seconds just thinking about it, thinking about planes. Let me stop, because that's a rude joke. Anyway, shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Mob 9. They make some rap music. You know, y'all can look them up. Mob 9, Ali Milicic, whatever. Anyway, J.R. Smith got the rebound, gives it out to Brian, and he gives it out to Royce White, and Royce White puts on the moves and gives it out to J.R. Smith for 3. And you know J.R. Smith, he makes that shot 9 times out of 10, and J.R. Smith, he's very inconsistent in this game, because that is realistic. And hopefully 2K14 on next gen will be realistic, but not too realistic, where I can't even put the ball in the bucket, and it's just going to be not fun at all. And then I will switch to live. But anyway, JaVale McGee gets another layup right there. JaVale McGee, I want to try to work on his offense so I could turn him into like an all-star center, but his stamina does not really work well, because, you know, he gets tired easy. And oh my goodness, did you see that dunk? I know I saw that dunk. Oh my, yo, he posterized him. He posterized them. Who was that? Andre Blatch. He was on my team in NBA 2K12. Andre Blatch, whatever I used to call him that. If you go back far back, you see that he was on my team on the Wizards until I got traded to the Knicks. But anyway, we're going to win this game. No problem. I mean, come on now. Look at Andre Bargnani cut into the basket. And they say Carmelo doesn't pass. They need to shut their mouths. Carmelo is a premier scorer that knows how to pass, rebound, play deep. Well, I don't know about playing defense. But, you know, he can do all those things, alright? So we're going to win this game, no doubt. It's easy. I'm going to try to throw some salt into the wound right here. I don't get it to go. But anyway, it's been another J-Rob video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. We win 101 to 87. And don't shake his hand. He called your wife Honey Nut Cheerios. Peace.